And I want to thank everyone for joining me on the webinar tonight. I want to first of all say that everything on this webinar is for informational purposes only. I'm not a financial advisor, and that this is not financial advice. I'm only showing you what has worked for me successfully for over a year. Now, I'm going to be introducing to you a Bitcoin cloud mining app that I've been using, like I say, for over a year. Now, one thing about Bitcoin cloud mining apps are they're set up for you to earn small portions of Bitcoin 24/7. This is not something where you're going to be earning one whole Bitcoin in a day or a month or a week. Okay? You're going to be earning Bitcoin 24/7. And I want you to start thinking like a banker, a hedge fund manager, where they look at wealth, earning wealth 10 years, 15, 20, 30 years out. They always have a plan. And as the price of Bitcoin increases, your holding is going to increase. So if this is a get rich quick thing that you're looking for, then you might as well just exit out of the webinar now. Or if you're looking at this YouTube, just go ahead and go look at some funny video, cat video that's going to leave you poor and broke and not going to help you in any kind of way. Because this video, this webinar is set up to help you be successful. Okay? Now, I'm an Android user. When this app first debuted, it was on the Apple and the Google platform. Google recently made some changes to its terms and conditions. So at the time of me doing this webinar, it's not currently in the Google Play Store. So all the updates for this app is coming straight from the webinar, not through the Google Play Store. I have a budget Android phone, so my phone is not able to accept the updates. If it was coming through the Play Store, it would, but it's not. So I had to buy an inexpensive Apple device. You can use an Apple phone or an Apple iPad to use this app. So if you're an Android user and you was using this app before it was removed from the Google Play Store, and you can still accept the updates for this app, then you won't need to buy a Apple device. Okay? But if you're new to this app, whether you're a Apple user or if you bought a Apple device, what I need you to do is go to the Apple Store, and I need you to put in the search box Bitcoin mining. And I need you to look for this particular icon so you know which app you need to download. So I just want you to go ahead and register with the app so you can get inside of the app. Now, if you are an Android user and you did have to buy an Apple device, all you need to do is just transfer after you download the app onto your new Apple device. Like what I did, I just transferred my account to this to my phone. So all I did was just download the app and just register with the app using my Apple sign-in information and all my account information. So you don't have to set up a brand new account with this app and lose all of the earnings that you've previously earned. So this is your home screen right here. Now, Satoshi is the smallest part of Bitcoin. So I live in the United States. The smallest part of our currency is pennies. The largest part is dollars, whether it be a $1 bill, $5 bill, $10 bill, so forth. So just look at Satoshi as being the smallest part of Bitcoin if you hear me say Satoshi. Okay. Now, once you're on this home screen right here, I want you to go to the lower right hand corner of your screen and click on profile, which is going to bring you to this particular page. You see my referral code in this box right here. When you're looking at it on your device, your referral code is going to be in that box. I want you to write down my referral code, which is E41H7, because after that, I want you to click on this blue button right here where it says enter the invitation code. This box will appear. That's where you enter in my referral code and click confirm. And it's going to come back to this screen right here. Now, I've just showed you how to help someone to manually register with you in case, and we'll get to it in a minute. Like, you share your link with someone and it doesn't work, then they can still register with you manually. Okay. But after you've done that, I want you to click in the lower left hand corner of your screen, home, and it's going to bring you back to this screen right here. Now, the reason I wanted you to go ahead and register with me before you even start earning one Satoshi is because I'm giving away a $5,000 Bitcoin bonus to people. And I want every last single Satoshi that you earn to count towards you receiving that $5,000 Bitcoin bonus. Okay. Now, this number right here is going to constantly go up 24/7 as you're earning. This box right here shows what you earned the previous day. This box right here is always going to show your overall total earnings that you received, as your bonus for referring people to this app. And after they start earning, then you're going to receive a bonus from the app. What it is, a little bit after midnight, the app is going to look and see what all your referrals had earned the previous day and give you a 10% referral bonus from each person. Well, not from each person, but from the developer. Like I said, the app is going to look and see what each one of them made earn the previous day, and that's coming from the developers of the app, not from your people. Okay? Now, this button right here, you have to click it every calendar day between midnight and 11:59 p.m. It's going to give you 8 hours of free mining power, and it also keep your miners active. Okay, so that's a requirement box. This box right here is also a requirement. The developers of this app, they actually have physical Bitcoin miners running 24/7. As these miners are running, they lose their efficiency earning. So to help offset that loss, and so you can still keep on earning at your maximum rate, you have to watch 10 ads every calendar day between midnight and 11:59 p.m. Each ad is going to run you approximately 45 seconds to about a minute, half minute, 45 seconds. Each ad that you watch gives you 8 hours of free mining power. So, for instance, if I don't watch my 10 ads, let's say I only watch 5 ads in the next 9 minutes. If I only watch 5 ads, then tomorrow I'm going to have to watch 15 ads. And then the day after that, it'll drop back down to 10. Okay? And like I said, each ad gives you 8 hours free mining power. This box right here is the only box that's optional. You can never watch any ad. These are more ads. You can never use this box to watch any ad. You can watch one ad today. 3 years from now, watch another ad. But each ad that you watch here gives you 24 hours of free mining power. These two only give you 8. These give you 24 hours. So anyone that tries to tell you that this is a Ponzi scheme, because this is something that you're doing on your own. Anyone that tries to tell you that this is a Ponzi scheme, they lost money with this app, is a total liar. Because I just showed you 3 different ways you can earn Satoshi for free. You don't have to use any money out of pocket to earn. Okay, so from this page, I want you to click on store. This is where you can buy mining power from. And I'm just trying to keep it simple because not everyone that's on the webinar tonight or that's going to see this video on YouTube is familiar with crypto. So I'm trying to, explain it to everyone so they can understand. Now, the more mining power you have is the more quicker and the more you can earn. Okay, like I said, I'm at 21.84 terahash. So if I go up to 22 terahash, 23 terahash, 25 terahash, I'm earning Bitcoin quicker and more of it. Okay, now when you registered under your country's name. So all these prices down here are under your country's currency. I live in the United States, so all mine is going to display in USD, United States dollars. They have a price point for everyone. This 200 gigahash contract is $9.99 plus sales tax. This 2.3 terahash is $99.99 plus sales tax. And like I said, they got different price points for everyone, and it goes up to 25 terahash for $999.99. Now, you can only buy 3 contracts of each mining power. So you can only buy 3 of these, 3 of these, 3 of these, and so forth. Once you buy 3 of them, this box will turn gray and you can't buy anymore. Now, how am I mining at 21.84 terahash and this box is gray? You got to remember, I started using this app on my Android phone. So majority of my contracts I purchased under my Android phone. So if I was able to open up my account, this app on my Android phone, you see all these boxes along here gray. But because I had to switch to the Apple, I can buy 3 more of these and 3 more of these. So that's why you see only this box gray. Now, if you just want to play with house money, there's 2 different ways you can do it. One, let's say, like I said, this contract is $9.99 plus sales tax. So you can mine for free and earn enough Bitcoin to get you $10, $11, $12 and buy this contract. Waiting until you earn another $9, $10, $11, $12 and buy another contract. Or you can buy the contract out of pocket, then earn the $10, $11. Now you're playing with house money. Either way. Now, from here, also want to tell you, each contract that you purchase is yours. This is not a monthly subscription. You own it. Okay, so I want to make that clear also. From here, I want you to click on wallet. See, I made some successful withdrawals. This number right here will not always be this number right here because this number is constantly increasing. And this number will reduce whenever you make a withdrawal. So whatever number, however much you withdraw, is going to come down. But because you're earning 24/7, it's going to keep going back up again. So I just want you to make that clear. Whenever you make a withdrawal, that this number will withdraw by however much you withdraw from out of the account. But like I said, this number right here and this number right here will not always be the same because that other first number is constantly earning. You're showing you're constantly earning, and it just hadn't settled up yet. It takes maybe a couple hours for this number to try and catch up. Well, it never will, but to try and catch up with the number from the first screen because you're constantly earning. Okay, so I just want to make that clear. If you want to make a withdrawal, Click on withdrawal. You got two different ways you can make a withdrawal: Lightning Network or the regular Bitcoin network. Now, for you that are new to crypto, what you need to do is go to someplace like a Gemini.com, Coinbase.com, crypto.com, or just somewhere you need to go and create an account. Once you create that account, you need to apply for their free debit card. From my understanding right now, Gemini gives you crypto back. You know how some cards give you cash back when you make purchases? Well, Gemini is giving you Bitcoin cash back with each purchase. Now, if you make a withdrawal using the Lightning Network, go to YouTube and put in Lightning Network wallet, and you will come up with so many videos explaining you how it works, how to make a withdrawal, how to make a deposit, everything. That's not for me to do this tonight because I'm not trying to wear on your time and your patience. This button right here is withdrawing to just a regular Bitcoin network. That's to your regular Bitcoin wallet. That's when you set up your account with the Gemini or Coinbase or whoever. That's a regular Bitcoin wallet. Lightning Network lets you make withdrawals in smaller increments. Okay, so like I said, you have to be between that. You have to have that amount or greater in your wallet, in your earnings, to make a regular Bitcoin network withdrawal, and you have to have at least that much before you can make a withdrawal to the Lightning Network, and that's the max. So don't try to put in 40, 46, 47, 48, because you might wind up losing your Bitcoin because they're telling you that's the max amount that you can withdraw. Okay. If you click out of here and click on profile again, if you want to share this with people, what you need to do is click on invite friends or share. It's going to create a link. You can text people, email it to people, DM people, make a post, a social media post, and people can click on it and register with you. If you have any problems, any concerns, any questions about the app, click on settings and then click on contact us. That's how you email the developers of the app. Also, make yourself familiar with the FAQ section. It will answer a lot of your questions. Now, the only thing, if you email the developer of the app, the only thing they can't answer for you because they don't know anything about it is the different contests and things I have, like say the $5,000 Bitcoin giveaway that I'm giving to people. They have no idea anything about that. So you have to email me about that. If you're watching this on YouTube, my email will be in the description. If you're watching this on my website, there's an email icon that you can click on and email me. Okay? Even if you have a question about the app, because the developers of the app, they usually get back with people very quickly, say usually within 12 hours. And you might say 12 hours long. Well, you got to think millions of people around the world is using this app. So it's going to take some time. Actually, that's great being able somebody get back to you that quickly. Okay. Also, let's click on wallet again. Whenever you make a withdrawal, and they'll tell you it could take up to 24 hours before that your Bitcoin will show up in your wallet, even using the Lightning Network. They're going to tell you it could take up to 24 hours. Okay. So on this screen, when you're on your profile screen, I want you to take a screenshot of this page. Then I want you to click on the home button. Now, once you've earned, as you see, my miners are inactive because I didn't click on this button yesterday. I was doing this video close to midnight just so I could show you what would happen. Um, Let me see if I can refresh it because this number now should go up to 20 because you see my miners are not active anymore and I'm not earning anymore. This with this particular app, for some reason, if you don't click on the button to activate it, you stop earning. Even though you purchased those contracts, you're not earning. Now, a app that I'm gonna show you, introduce to you tomorrow night, even though you don't click on the button every calendar day, you're still earning in the background, but you're just not earning at the same rate. So you definitely need to click on that button every day. But let me reset it and then I'm gonna get to this other part. Okay, well it hadn't reset yet. It might do it. It should do it in the next couple of minutes. But once you earn one whole Bitcoin, if you don't make any withdrawals, this number right here before the decimal point will show one. But once you've earned one whole Bitcoin, after you register with me, that's how you receive the $5,000 Bitcoin bonus. Now, like I said, if you make withdrawals along the way, then even though you earned one Bitcoin, it won't show here yet because you've made withdrawals along the way. But if you don't know where you're at, if you think you're close to it, like I said, or if you know that you've earned that, you don't make any withdrawals, and you know you've earned that one whole Bitcoin, and it shows here what you can do. Like I said, that profile screen, take a picture of it, screenshot, and come back here and take a screenshot or picture of it with that one in the front and email it to me. Or if you're not sure how close you are, that profile page, email it to me. And all I'm gonna do is go in my back office, look for your particular number, as it's gonna show me how much you've earned. So, for instance, if you've been using this app for a year, 6 months, whatever, you see this video, you see this webinar, and then a month from now, 6 months from now, you've earned one whole Bitcoin, and you send your information in to me, you email it to me. Like I said, all I'm gonna do is come back in the back office, look for your number. That means, and if you haven't earned 0.1 Bitcoin, if it doesn't show that by your number, that means you have not earned one whole Bitcoin since you've registered with me. That's why in the very beginning, I told you before you start earning any Satoshi to go ahead and register with me. Because I want every last single Satoshi that you earn to count towards your $5,000 Bitcoin bonus. Okay? I'm trying to, let's see if we can get this thing to turn to 20. Oh, well, it won't. And like I said, I don't want to hold you up. I'm not sure why it's not turning because it's already 6 after. It may do it um, in a few minutes. But let me show you this while I got you here. I'm gonna click on claim. Claim successful. Miners back active again. Earning again. There we go. It turned to 20. So now today I've got to watch 20 ads. And let me see right quick. Let me show you what an ad looks like.
and get yourself a hoodie today.
And then in a few seconds, you'll see like some arrows or X or something that will appear on this side. They go to arrow. So you just click on it, and then something will appear on this side, X or arrow, um, or it might say Play Store or something like that on this side. Then you will click on it, and then something will appear on this side. You click on it, and then you back to the home screen again. And so it'll show that's the free. Yeah, that's the free, and then that's the one for the ad. I think, yeah, yeah, because it's 18 gig of hash. So the now I only have to watch 19 more ads, and this is Sunday morning. So on Monday morning, it'll drop back down to 10 again. And see, because I didn't watch it on yesterday, now my loss is at 2%. So I'm gonna have to run at 2% loss all day today, and then I'll be back at 0% loss at midnight Monday morning. So I've just showed you on how this app works, how you can use this app for free, how you can share this app with people. If you have any questions or concerns about the app, on how to email the developer of the app. If you have any concerns about or any questions about the contest or the giveaway that I'm giving to people, you can email me. You can email me questions about the app, and I'll answer them for you. If I can't, then all I'm gonna do is email the developers of the app to get your questions answered, and I'll pass some information along to you. You know how, you know what an ad looks like. You know what you need to do to keep your miners active, so you can how to keep earning 24/7. You see what happens if you don't watch. Keep your miners active. What happens if you don't watch any ads? What happened? And I think that's it for tonight. So on the next webinar, like I said, I'm going to introduce another Bitcoin cloud mining app to you. And it's pretty much going to run the same way. It just has a few different things about it. And everyone, I thank you for joining me tonight. And I will see you on the next webinar. Everyone have a great and wonderful and blessed day or evening wherever you are on earth.